Hello, Virgo. Welcome to another timeless reading of yours. This reading may offer universal justice if you are here in the sign of Virgo for your sun rising and or Jupiter position. However, if you're looking for emotional redemption, you may want to check out my sister channel. The link can be found in the description box below, as well as knowing I'm Master 7th, and I offer readings of any type of tarot or remote healing sessions. Information on or about it can be found again in the description box below. All right, Virgo, what up? Oh man, you know, I'm very excited for the futures of energies, Virgo. And I'm saying this to you because you existing in knowing and wanting to know about Virgo energies raises up awareness of how much major arcanas may show up within your readings. Virgo energy being is very entertaining to ether because in the signs of astrological energy, this is the only feminine sign. So seeing various genders of masculine or feminine listening out to Virgo energy is like drooling for ether energy. Okay, it's drooling. That's one of the only times she gets a little bit of respect for being the one to create things. So seeing different calibers of personalities resonating with Virgo energies, but then hearing out the details of what Virgos are depicted as from other readers who may or may not be Virgo energy is like, damn, y'all pointing us out to being narcissistic, psychopathic, sociopathic assholes. The list can go on. Throw it all at us. Throw it all at us. We'll take it all. Call me a coward. Call me a narcissist. Call me the devil. Whatever. Virgo is at a position of completely like not necessarily even hearing any of the words that are being said to him or her or them. Which is interesting because Virgo never fucking forgets. Let me tell you something. She don't be forgetting. She don't be forgetting nothing. Nothing. That also means that not everything gets spoken about because we're too busy remembering. Why speak if we already remember? We speak when we want to address the bullshit, because for that, we can sniff that like ammonia and are like sulfur to it, because we get rid of stupidity very easily. However, when you come across an unhealed Virgo, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. And it doesn't mean that you have to be healed in order to be like the best Virgo ever. No, it just means that if Virgo never gets out of the hermit shell, like ever cracks that bitch open, it's like, oh my God, oh my Lord. There's no way to explain to this Virgo that you are an absolute virus to people. Which is a shame for those people, because those people see you as a beautiful hermit. But what you don't see about yourself is what's toxic. Look at that. What you don't see about yourself, Virgo, can be toxic. Yeah. I know, it's so much too much responsibility for Virgo at this time. I mean, ever, really. You know, like, not for nothing. It's like, I want to take a break. I want to take a break from feeling. I want to take away this feeling. I don't know what this energy is, Virgo, but I don't know. I really don't know. It's like we're dancing on hot and cold with bare feet. And it's like, Just want to get to the side. Like, give me all the details, but don't tell me anything. Like, we get it, but we don't want to talk about it. We don't want to talk about it because there's nothing to be talked about. A lot of you are like, I'm bored. I'm bored with this lack of entertaining intellectual conversations. Everyone I'm talking to is completely disinterested or completely like not satiating my philosophical ways of wanting to have a conversation. It's like the moment you utter some kind of words more than 3, someone's like, oh, Virgo, you're so deep. You're so deep. Why are you so serious? What? Thought is serious? Well, no, duh, thought is serious. And that's why every Virgo transforms him or herself into like hiding behind self-transformation books for those who are like so eager to fix themselves because we're like, oh my God, we can't handle the outside anxiety of how we realize other people, how we're being picked up by other people. Excuse me? That should be a fucking power control, first and foremost. You shouldn't have anxiety witnessing how other people pick up your fucking energy. That should be a fucking clue. But Virgo is so nitpicky at trying to be perfect internally that they will read different tonalities to try to make sense of their internal tonality. Just exposed y'all. Because majority of Virgo energy is too fucking open, it's too chaotic in the mind. There's a lot of fucking voices. A lot. She's busy, all right? She's busy. Intuition is busy. Trying to make sense of what doesn't make sense, and then trying to make sense of what does make sense, and then putting action on what does make sense. Oh, Lord, can take the intuition forever. Because, boom, here comes the fucking ego. And it's like, bitch, we want this shit. And it's just like, no, you really don't. No, I do. No, you really don't. No, I do. And then you do it, and you're like, I told you we didn't really want it. I told you. Why didn't you listen to me? All right? Intuition could be like a fucking hashtag Karen. Coming out of nowhere, speaking to business, not being necessarily right, but you're like, I guess you are allowed to speak. That's your First Amendment right. No disrespect to intuition, by the way. This is just for comedy at this point. I just said we're crossing hot coal with bare feet. Shit don't make sense. Well, it makes sense. So we're going to talk about the shit that don't make sense so we can validate the internal dialogue of what you know or need more permission of to make more sense and give it more sense, all right? In all aspects. Sense of the word of intelligence and sense of the word of fucking money. Oh my God, I just looked at the fucking phone because, and then I was like, oh my God, have I not been recording? Oh, I would have been so upset. On this shit, I'm like, I've been talking to myself this whole entire time? 𝗖𝘀𝗵𝗔𝗽 satisfaction. I mean, it's talking to yourself from time to time. I was like, creative energy juicing through you. I'm really wanting to like be made sense of. When you're like, I don't even want to begin addressing these feelings. I don't want to put words to these vibrations. I just don't. So I rather read about it and then get validated for having these feelings. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense to me. So that way I don't have to actually do the dirty work and put sense to these feelings. That's the secret to Virgo energy. Strength, bravery, judgment, action, the fucking sun card, major arcana influences. I mean, hello. Didn't I say that somewhere in the beginning? Something about major arcanas, whatever. All right, she don't get a lot of opportunity to talk, so when she does, she's gotta make herself fucking known. All right, she has feelings too. It's not a him, y'all motherfuckers. It's just not. All right, and I'm gonna rue the day until everybody fucking hates me, but that's okay. It's okay. We're changing the shit around here. All right, praying to him all the damn time. What do you mean? Him is not doing it. When is the last time that you can successfully say that a him, quote unquote, hashtag alpha male is the one that has the shit fucking down packed and ready to go? Y'all as dumbfounded as I am, because I'm pretty sure that's feminine fucking energy. You look at strength card, you see the fucking lion and the big ass man and the beautiful handsome man, like, ooh, so strong, brave. What are they doing? They're using their emotions successfully. What is emotions? It's feminine energy. And what did it do? It calls to action with judgment. And what does it do? It brings positivity. Masculine, masculine, masculine. Oh, fucking feminine. Juiced up. I'm kind of, oh God, this is too much. This is too much. This is too much. You seek emotional redemption through accolades of saying him all the fucking time. It doesn't make sense. Him is a non-active energy. Him is a non-active energy. Him gets only inspired by the feminine qualities that makes him the man of action. Feminine energy. The fuck? Fuck. In my mind, my ego is like, 10 million fucking views. When it's like in reality, 10 of y'all may see this shit. Prove me wrong. I don't care. That'd be nice. Get feminine energy out there, would y'all? Would y'all? Like, just let the siren ring. Let it fucking ring. Let it bring some fucking clarity, Virgo. We need some assistance here because, I mean, y'all claiming to be some kind of, like, owner of Virgo energy. Or cross-watcher at that, because some of y'all feelings may have been bruised by Virgo energy, or y'all snooping on Virgo energy, but some of y'all are just obsessed with Virgo energy, period. And I wouldn't be surprised, because it's feminine energy. Oh, my lords. My lords be lordin'. Alright. There's more masculine depiction. We love that. We say, oh, look, the masculine parts of us can hold a feminine cup as the backbone to allow the femininity within you to surrender, maybe. Because we need masculine within us to be, so that surrendering energy of feminine can become. Oh, for crying out loud. Isn't that the whole romance of this positivity? This song and dance? Shit. Oh, God, the Hierophant. Changing y'all leaders. Changing y'all's religion. Seeking guidance to different ways, different measurements. Not maybe meaning it very literal. You don't have to change y'all religion. Definitely y'all perspective of it, though. Let me tell you that much. Because this him and her shit, y'all got this shit fucking confused. So confused. How do we reach this day and age of human evolution, of era and time and whatever, and then say now we're confused about gender? Whatever. I mean, because I see the confusion. Him has been getting so much attention. The most broken woman will still fucking go to him. Tell me any romance that failed, where that was the fucking flaw. When a woman goes back to the man that flawed him because he don't show up. He don't show up. So keep breaking your back and going back. It doesn't make sense in your life. It gives you struggle at the heart. So why would you accept it in the narrative of existence? The choice is yours, ultimately. The choice is yours. Whatever. I must shut up. Okay. Ten of Cups. Oh, no. Sorry. Two of Cups. Even better. Oh, God. I can't. I don't mean to add drama. I just don't also fucking want to entertain unnecessary fucking drama. My bouts of energies are not to be confused at triggering the wrong fucking parts. I trigger what needs to be triggered in order to see what's left of that which it is that you are. I keep hearing body positivity. Okay, great. Body positivity. What the fuck is that? What is body positivity? In the aspects of light, you have chosen this body. However you need to, and whatever the fuck you need to do in order to live out in this body, do it. But the moment you open your mouth and you persuade another person to become something that of which you have no control of them becoming, you are dancing with absolute emotional fire and not realizing that you do not dance under the body positivity of the sun. It's a misguided comfort. It's a misguided comfort of existence. Oh my God, this person's ego is crazy. Crazy. Some of you have mastered manipulating individuals around you, just so that way the 4x4 place where you slumber at night can be protected spiritually, financially. And why would I call you out now? Because you're asking for the higher powers to give you love in your life. You have love in your life. Why are you manipulating the love that you have in your life? And then also on top of that, question everything. And then also, while questioning, also existing as everything is under your control and comfort to manipulate. Like, you don't have to answer to anything. But yet at the same time, law of physics of consequence has been made very real in your life. Very real. You understand suffering, you understand death, you understand the concept of superstition, and you're very much intelligent to understand the concept of religion and why the system has indoctrinated the religion through getting world politics to be something that needs to be a version of discussion over the dinner table. Whatever the narrative is, there is a misguidedness to how much you, the individual, want to accept esoteric energies and show up that you've used them. AKA, some of y'all are atheists and don't believe in a higher being, but yet you use the higher being shit to get your life in comfort. Please make that make sense to me. I don't understand it. This shit is crazy. Like, crazy. Crazy. Another crazy is when y'all, like whoever y'all's are, dabbles with Reiki and decided to forgo to the point of now saying, well, I'm anti-Reiki and tarot, but y'all are doctors and nurses. Excuse me? Y'all don't use to pick up the cards because y'all wanted to manifest the next stages. And because you couldn't satisfy your ego to get exactly the way you are, that's when you want to forgo something that you understood would give you power to dabble with it in the first place? What? Whatever. Misguided judgment of the relationship of internal thing is what I'm trying to allude to here. The feminine within you has been converted into masculine without you knowing. The masculine within you has been converted to feminine without you really knowing. Is because the concept of confusion of the mind is causing a rip in between how you're having relationships, how you're being invigorated by relationships, and what ultimately you go to outside means of external validation to bring internal justifications to which it is that you already fucking know. You know this shit. You know this shit. You just know. And if you didn't know, now you know, and so you know. Woo! I feel it. I feel it too. Heartstrings are being pulled. All right. Some of y'all are breaking ancestral traumas, ancestral wounds. Some of you are still haunted by some of these esoteric terms. You know, esoteric terms of like astrological charts and sun and moon rising and for all these gods and goddesses and all this jazzy nuanced things that comes to personal understanding. All right. And those are all quote unquote good things. The narrative is to not allow these things to kind of take control over your life, but you to control the reason why you met them in the first place and the crisscrossings of your life, all right? And using the big buffer between the narrative of your ego and your intuition is like, no, I want it. No, you really don't. No, I really do. Understand why the vibration of either of those voices might be louder than another, and how you can kind of like bring some sense to that world. All on your own true being, actually, Virgo. Yeah, all on your fucking own. You can do this. You don't need none of that. You don't need the book. You don't need that. You have it now. You can use it to your advantage. All right? You have plenty of things that you can fucking do. But at the same time, all I really care for you is to close your fucking eyes and listen. That's really what it's all about. Some people are like, oh, hell no, I'm doing that. All right, fine. Don't. Then proceed. Moving on. But then don't allow your ego to be disappointed by the shit that your intuition is trying to teach you at the same time, because then you have two opposing wars continuing to still fucking continue to battle out of each other, and you're like, I don't know how to do. Don't come crying to me. That's all I'm saying. We're all gonna chill out. Nice. 4 of Wands celebration. Come crying to me. Come crying to me. It's totally fine. Let it all go. Let it all go. 4 of Wands. I mean, what? Yeah, 4 of Wands, celebration, and the Hanged Man, stillness. Let it all go. We need to shake you upside down for a little bit, all right? We need to just, maybe you need to be upside down, like literally. You need to elongate that spine, stretch. When was the last time you stretched, Virgo? All right, when was the last time you also stretched your mind of possibilities? When's the last time you gave credit outside of yourself? 8 of Cups, introspection. Going inward is a plus. A plus. All right. Going inward is a plus. So you're gonna refine your existence via the relationships that you have this time, which is beautiful. It is beautiful, okay? There are a lot of things that are working for you as they are also working against you. And we have to look at the things that are working against you, because those are some of the reasons as to why you're sitting here, listening, or standing, doing whatever you're doing, listening out to this reading, all right? For those of 5 of you that are here. I'm gonna keep making fun of that. Yeah, at the same time, yeah, relationships is what you're gonna look at. All right, some of you, some of y'all lost. Some of you had some heavy losses. Some of you, your kids left you, or you left your kids, either emotionally, but you're still very much bound intuitively. That of which you do share, and that of which it is that you know, which is not tied to any specific role here, all right? This could be just existence of time. Doesn't have to be biological. This is what I'm trying to say here. But there is a separation here from parent to child, and wanting it to somehow muster itself back into some sort of union. There's a lot of like motherly, maternal trauma healing that has to be done here. This connection is bruised. Yep. And so the child will continue walking away. Whatever the concept of child is, because the trauma is an ancestral one. So this mother's mother was traumatized by her mother, and her mother's mother was traumatized by her mother. So this whole wound of the maiden, the fucking the Trinity here has been bruised, the femininity. And again, it goes back to the three aspects of all of them being addressed in a masculine pursuit here. Strength has been pursued as masculine, judgment, masculine, the sun of positivity, masculine, and neglect has been here shed through the time aspect of generations. The intuition is at play here. The intuition is broken. The intuition is being guided to figure out what relationships work in a family dynamic and what do not. What needs to be broken within the family dynamic in order to understand the true resonance of the family dynamic. So there's a lot of physical separation at this time from this in order to understand, physical separation, understand this union of connectivity that can be shared through intuition. Because throughout time and space, traveling through intuition, the mind's eye will answer and always call to answer and always reward with a reaction of a response in this connection of union. It's just inevitable. It's inevitable. Physical presence and stance has no say-so in this connection of intuitive eternal longevity that is to be shared. Some of you understand that through past life regression, just knowing the certain subtle responsibilities that your current family members may have had in former lifetimes and the past lives that you've had or remember having, and want to continue forward in creating. Some of you have like I'm hearing like Germanic roots, to maybe explore that, to get like different nuanced ways of perspective. Four of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. Yeah, using different possible ways of existence to kind of shape your reality. Stepping outside of the box. Allowing cognitive dissonance to kind of come in and maybe offer you up different opportunities, because you can only validate through your own inertia of existence and experience whether or not to uphold this integrity of truth and honesty. You know, is it a very vulnerable experience? Absolutely. But would you want it any type of other way, Virgo? Like, to be honest, would you want it any type of other way than being the one to represent the stampage of what it is that you are? You are the only existence of your DNA genetic footprint. Like, you're the only one. Even if you have a twin, even if there's fucking clones out there of you, doppelgangers, you're the only fucking one. And to represent that as your whole glory of existence is the biggest reward that you can do. To control that is to control how effortlessly you can go with the flow. And with the flow doesn't mean you're void of bullshit. No, is that we're cleansing the things that we know we do not need to be part of. Thus subtly replacing it with things that wants to come and replace those subtleties, so that way we're not triggered anymore and we have a right to that passage. All right, Virgo, that's all that I have for you at this time. I'm wishing you a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the ether of this time and space. And may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Take care.